Alright guys, it's Kyle here at CarBahn. I'm here with Steve Dinan. I put up a post on our Instagram, CarBahn Official, and just asked people to submit some questions, so we're going to go run through those with Steve real quick.
Hopefully I know the answers.
GGM3GGG said, will you ever remake some of the performance stuff you did for BMWs in the 80s and 90s?
I'd like to. Really neat cars. The problem is the volume of products you can sell is so low, and you have to do a production run of 50 parts to make it cost effective to make anything that I can't sell 50 parts in years.
Yeah.
So unfortunately I can't and stay in business.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Next one, Colin Arthur said, thoughts on the size of cars lately?
Thoughts on the size of cars lately? Cars keep getting bigger and heavier because people like more gadgets in them, and there's more safety laws with airbags and everything. I don't think we're ever going to go back to small light cars. Mm-hmm. The interesting thing is the new cars keep getting faster, even though they're bigger and heavier, because the technology of both tires and aerodynamics and suspension geometry and everything keeps getting better. So even though the cars are getting heavier, they're still getting faster. Yeah. Interesting point is the modern race cars now are weighing several hundred pounds more than when I used to race. Mm-hmm. But they're like 10 seconds a lap faster than the old cars just because the technology has progressed so much. So,
yeah,
but I think they're here to stay. I'm not a fan of the big heavy cars, but I think they're here to stay.
Yeah, no going back. What was your favorite pre-2000 BMW?
E36 M3.
E36 M3.
Easy answer.
Yeah.
I used to have one, one of our supercharger kits on it. Was a great car.
Yeah, I love E36.
Yeah, me too.
Favorite BMW engine?
That's easy, S85 V10, V60, just a cool motor. We made a stroked and bored version of that at 500 liters. We even made a prototype 6-liter with a dry sump on it to make 800 horsepower natural aspirator. And
nice.
It's just neat. And the sound, oh my God. It sounded like a big Formula 1 car, right? It was like so cool. It's the instantaneous throttle response of the 10 throttle bodies, one per cylinder, instant torque all the time. It was just, I miss them.
Yeah. I think we were just talking about those earlier. Yeah. And we still build those.
We still build those engines. We still sell the stroked and bored motor, just a 5.8 liter version for people, and I think they make right around 600 horsepower.
Okay, but, nice. So if you're looking for a V10, we still sell them. How much power can a stock S58 handle?
It depends on how it's tuned. There's a lot of people that are turning off, and this was discussed in our software video that we just made for the Stage 1 software. A lot of people are turning off the safety
we'll just mark that, buddy.
Software protections that are built into the ECU, and there's a lot of safety limitations for exhaust gas temperature, air temperature, all that kind of stuff. You can watch the video to get more detail. So if you tune them correctly, it will make 800 horsepower with a stock engine.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty good.
As long as you don't make too much torque, and as long as you don't turn off the safety devices in the software.
M-Town, Colorado. Buddy of mine said, when will you be in Colorado?
I've been in Colorado 5 months.
Yeah, so we're here right now.
We're here now.
It's snowing outside. Steve's in Colorado. We get some M340 goodies.
We can. We have when we get down below the M cars like the M3 and the M4, the next level down, we just do software and intercoolers and intake and exhaust. We don't get into motors and methane, all that kind of stuff, because our assumption is once you do all that stuff, the power winds up overlapping with the M3, M4, and the M3, M4 comes with a better suspension and better brakes. So if you're going to spend that kind of money trying to make that kind of speed, it would seem to be more logical just to upgrade to the next car.
Might as well just go buy an M car.
Right, and not to mention that you can finance the M car. You have to pay cash for all the parts, and so I never understood the point of taking a non-M car and trying to make it as fast as an M car.
Yeah.
Because you do the same stuff, the M car, it's exponentially faster than that car, and that comes with a whole host of improvements from BMW already that you get to take advantage of for a very reasonable price.
Yeah. And then just a quick note on that, we were talking about our warranty earlier, so if you go buy a brand new BMW and then you modify it, you're going to void the warranty.
Not with us.
Not with us, so you can buy an extended warranty from CarBahn, which would protect you in tuning and adding all kinds
If
of
you buy the
modifications.
warranty option with our software and with our software upgrades, when you buy hardware, it's a 40 or 50,000 mile factory matching powertrain warranty, and we have an extended warranty now that you can buy that goes up to 100,000 miles.
Yeah, and that's huge because I mean that's what a bunch of people I've talked to have held back from buying a new car because they're afraid they're gonna void their warranty.
No,
do
that's one thing that's
modifications.
unique about us, and always has been when I own Dinan as well, is if you're doing your due diligence, you're being a good engineer,
Right.
you're not going to break the car, and if you know you're not going to break the car, then why you're not willing to stand behind it. And I think people that aren't willing to stand behind it tells you everything you need to know about what they're selling.
Yeah, exactly. Not quality. Does he have any interest in creating resto mod BMWs in a Singer type way?
We tried it once. We worked together with a gentleman back east and Bill Riley, who makes race chassis, to make a complete carbon fiber tub 2002 with big box bears with a 800 horsepower
Nice.
natural aspirated V10, S85 V10 in it with a transaxle in the back.
That's
and I don't
pretty
remember
cool.
which ones. It was cool. It was like $1 million 2002. I got pictures of it.
$1 million
somewhere.
2002.
Yeah. But that's what the Singers cost. I think they're $1.2 million.
Right.
We
I think
had-
you say you might. I want to say you were telling about that a couple days ago or a week ago or something.
Yeah.
Do you have a picture of it?
I have pictures of it. I have a whole
I'll throw a
brochure
picture of it in there.
somewhere. But we needed to make 10 of them to start production. And unfortunately, the BMW people wouldn't pay the money, even though the Porsche people would, so we never could get 10 orders for the car in production. So it kind of got stillborn. That's a shame. Would have been a neat car.
The answer is not really.
Yeah.
We have an interest, but there's just not really like
I
a
just
market
can't,
for it.
find a market. It's the same problem I have with old car parts.
Yeah.
You have to make a certain number to make it cost effective to pay for the R&D. Well, it'd be the E92 M3. I love that car with the V8, and we stroked and bored that thing to 4.6 liters, and it was a phenomenal car. I got a great donut burnout video on the Dinan, which I'll have Kyle will post up.
Yeah,
for
you'll
you.
have to send that to me so I can put it in here. All right, man. Well, that's it. Thank you guys for submitting the questions. You guys out here have anything you want to add?
Nope.
No.
Oh, they're just busy working on the race car.
Yeah, they got work to do. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, so this is an intake manifold we made for an S65 engine for prototype racing back in 2012 and 2013. We're building engines for the Grand Am series. When an engine's made into a race engine, the designation changes from an S65 to a P65, stands for prototype. So this was stroked and bored 4.5 liters and 4.55 liters of displacement. And with all the other modification made, the engine made 624 horsepower, naturally aspirated at 8,400 RPM.
Do another little donut here for me.
Well, I'm worried about getting this is city office here with the water.
Oh, they're fine.
I'm worried about them freaking out on me here. So
Well, you'll be gone soon.
you think so?
Yeah.
All right, we can do it one more time, I guess.
Get Steve in trouble here.
All right. I showed a road test from a magazine rack from a store after I got arrested and taken to jail. When they saw that I was a car tuner, not a criminal, they let me go. I think it's pretty funny that BMW lets you drift the car and has a drift analyzer. I think that's pretty cool.
They're almost instigating it, right?
I know, it kind of says something about BMW, doesn't it? As a car company. Like, one of my favorite stories about BMW was I went there the first time when I went to visit. I met Hans Dunzel, was in charge of the technical department. He had an assistant called Winfried Schimp, a young engineer. And I brought an M6 along. God, this was 80s, late 80s. And he goes, well, let's go back to the workshop, put the car up in the air and look at your work. So he leaves the front of BMW's corporate office and he does a donut in the parking lot. He's wearing a full suit with a tie and everything. Sideways through the parking lot, there's a ramp that goes up to BMW shop. He goes up the ramp, almost gets air, and there's a handbrake turn, the shop and gets out. Yes, we will look at the car now. And the guy was so stiff and so proper when I first talked to him. I go, there's no way this guy's ever going to be fun. And he drives the car like a teenage kid.
Yeah.
And I go, all right, he's still a car guy. I don't care how stiff he is. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, hit me again, hit me again.